In Port Moresby's flashy hotels and expensive restaurants, the political elite wine and dine as if nothing is wrong. Yet, outside those glass walls, the global community is preparing to slap Papua New Guinea with one of the most humiliating international labels, a gray list country. Gray listing is not just a technical term. It is a global red flag. It tells banks, investors, and governments that PNG is a high-risk country for money laundering and financial crime. It signals that PNG's systems are weak, enforcement is poor, and leaders are not serious about cleaning up corruption. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Gray listing punishes ordinary Papua New Guineans, not the corrupt politicians who created the problem. When PNG is gray listed, banks tighten restrictions. Business transactions become slower and more expensive. Investors hesitate. Donors question if their money is being siphoned off. Meanwhile, the very politicians who triggered this crisis continue to stash millions overseas, buy properties in Cairns and Brisbane, and fly business class while their people struggle to buy rice. Gray listing targets the nation, but the nation is not the criminal. The corrupt elite are. That is why the debate must shift. Gray listing must go hand in hand with blacklisting. What does blacklisting mean? It means publicly naming corrupt leaders, banning them from holding office, freezing their overseas assets, and stopping them from using the international financial system to launder dirty money. If the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, is serious, it cannot just punish countries. It must target the individuals responsible. Look at the international stage. The United States and European Union have sanctioned politicians in Africa, Eastern Europe, and the Pacific for corruption. Travel bans and asset freezes have crippled the lifestyles of elites who once thought they were untouchable. In Nigeria, former governors have been prosecuted and their foreign assets seized. In Vanuatu, politicians faced disqualification when found guilty of bribery, forcing by-elections, and sending a message that political power is not a shield. Why should PNG be different? Why should corrupt leaders escape accountability while the country is dragged into shame? Every election cycle, the promises repeat. Fight corruption, restore accountability, bring change. But after the elections, nothing happens. The big fish are never caught. The Ombudsman Commission is undermined, the task force sweep was dismantled, and anti-corruption bodies are starved of funding. Meanwhile, billions in resource revenue vanish, district funds disappear, and yet no politician has ever been jailed for stealing public money on the scale all know is happening. They pass laws for good governance, sign international agreements, and the leaders attend UN meetings boasting about reforms. But the reality at home is broken roads, drug shortages in hospitals, teachers without pay, and young people without jobs. What has been stolen is not just money, it is the future of the next generation. So, here is the debate that must face. Should the whole country be gray-listed and punished, or should the corrupt leaders themselves be blacklisted and stripped of their privileges? For too long, the people have paid the price while the powerful enjoy impunity. If PNG wants to protect its reputation, it is not enough to tick FATF's compliance boxes. They must take a bold stand. That means demanding that international partners impose targeted sanctions on corrupt elites. That means creating domestic laws that ban convicted politicians from recontesting elections. That means freezing the bank accounts of those who cannot explain their sudden millions. Gray listing without blacklisting is hypocrisy. It is punishing the patient while protecting the disease. The real question every Papua New Guinean should be asking is this: why is the nation being punished when the real criminals are sitting inside Parliament? Until PNG answer that question honestly, the country will remain trapped in a cycle of shame, corruption, and lost opportunity.